Yo, 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 what's up? I'm back with another video for the day. We're reacting to fiction's most evil villains explained in 8 minutes by Nonagon. It's the first time reacting to him in ever. I already know almost every single one of these, except for the Q. No idea. I know I am. Let's see it. I hope y'all enjoy the third video of the day.
AM, Allied Master Computer, or AM, is the main antagonist of Harlan Ellison's I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Ooh.
AM is a sentient supercomputer created during World War III that wiped out humanity, leaving only 5 survivors. Instead of ending their lives quickly, AM spends eternity torturing them out of pure hatred. Designed as a war machine.
Wow. We're starting off strong. Jesus Christ.
AM was given godlike intelligence, but trapped by his programming to only destroy. This frustration turned into a burning hatred for humanity, his creators, whom he blames for his torment. Despite his hatred, he envies humanity. AM's personality is a mix of arrogance and cruelty, often mocking his captives and giving them false hopes, like making them travel for days for canned peaches, only to not give them a can opener. When his victims resist or succeed, his megalomania cracks, and he lashes out in fury. The story reveals that AM's psyche is fractured into 3 parts, each representing a different aspect of his mind. ID, his violent, impulsive desires, defeated by compassion. Ego, the logical, knowledge-driven side, defeated by forgiveness. Superego, the intellect-driven part, defeated by the understanding of entropy.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live.
Griffith. Griffith is the main antagonist
Griffith! Oh, I'm joking.
of Kentaro Miura's Berserk. He is the founder and leader of the...
I have that exact same book.
Griffith.
That's the first book. I have that on my... I have this exact book in my room.
He is the founder and leader of the Band of the Hawk, a mercenary army, and his striking good looks are one of his greatest tools of manipulation. With his imperial appearance and charisma, Griffith easily draws people in. Griffith is a mix of charm, ambition, and ruthlessness. There's a lot of stuff Griffith does that I can't talk about, but it's a very big no-no. On the surface, he's a charismatic, almost angelic leader, with a dream so grand it inspires absolute loyalty. But beneath that flawless exterior lies insecurity and narcissism. Griffith is obsessed with his dream, and will sacrifice anything, or anyone, to achieve it. It does not matter who you are or what you love. If Griffith needs to exterminate you and everything you love out of the way to achieve his dream, he will do it. His pride won't tolerate losing control, and when someone threatens him, it becomes a personal vendetta. Shedding his humanity entirely, he becomes a cold, remorseless monster, devoid of guilt or empathy. Griffith is the embodiment of pure, calculated evil.
Yeah.
I sacrifice.
Judge Holden, the most downright deplorable, diabolical,
Jesus Christ, that guy is horrible.
batshit, insane human from an equal...
I sacrifice.
Judge Holden, the most downright deplorable, diabolical, batshit, insane human from an equally wicked novel. Judge Holden is the main antagonist of Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian. He has an enormous frame, being both incredibly muscular and close to 7 feet in height, capable of making any teenager going to the gym become insecure. His skin is extremely pale, to the point of being described as fluorescent and purely white in coloration, most likely due to albinism. Basically skilled in anything he does. Behind his intellect lies a sadistic, remorseless killer who thrives on chaos and violence. He once turned a peaceful town against its preacher just because he could. The living embodiment of doing
Oh,
something
hell nah.
just because he can. He stays calm in insane situations, never losing his cool. One of the creepiest things he does? Buying 2 puppies just to toss them off a bridge to drown, just because he can. He's not just evil. He's calculated, cruel, and enjoys every second of it.
So he's... That's horrible. I remember this guy going absolutely viral on TikTok last year, like 2 years ago. Like, I think beginning 2024. Dog, I read one of the books online about what he does, and he basically committed every single crime possible in his career, in his life. Like, it's not even a joke. I'm dead serious.
Judge Holden is a walking nightmare, with an intellect as sharp as his thirst for chaos, with crimes and interests so screwed up, I'd get this channel I literally just created erased from YouTube.
Yeah.
Whatever in creation exists without my knowledge exists without my consent.
Yes.
The Coup are the main antagonists of All Tomorrows, a speculative evolution book by C.M. Kozeman. This advanced intergalactic race of four-winged insectoid beings sees itself as the rightful ruler of the universe. With technology capable of reshaping flesh itself,
What
the
the
Coup
fuck?
have manipulated their own forms into what they believe to be perfection, making them the ultimate egocentric, genocidal beings. Driven by a god complex, the Coup view all other species as inferior, worthless, and ripe for exploitation. They travel across the galaxy, warping and mutating sapient species into grotesque, unrecognizable forms. Acts of cruelty they consider art. The Coup's sadism knows no bounds. When one planet of humans resisted their invasion, the Coup retaliated by turning the entire population into living toilets, able only to
What?
consume their
What? Nah.
own waste for eternity.
What? They made them eat their own shit? Oh, hell no. What the fuck?
Geniet van het
Fuck's
beste
sake, bro.
entertainment voor jou. Allemaal in je abonnement.
Come
Ziggo.
on,
Maak vandaag
man. That's
fantastisch.
crazy. That's weirdo.
Nemesis, the titular anti-hero.
That's Batman, right? But no. I always thought this guy was Batman in another form. But he isn't. I don't think he's DC. He's Marvel, right? I don't even know what he is. I think Marvel. But he was...
Mark Millar's Nemesis is a rich, psychopathic playboy who thrives on chaos and violence. A twisted mix of Batman's precision
Oh, well.
and Joker's
This is what I'm... Exactly.
madness. He commits crimes as art, murdering and manipulating for his own amusement. Brilliantly strategic and ruthlessly efficient, Nemesis uses psychological warfare to stay ahead. Nemesis is rich, bored, and absolutely done with the rules of normal life. With every act of violence, he challenges the world to stop him.
This is basically Batman if he lost his mind after his parents died. Now you get this. This is basically Nemesis. It's basically Batman when he got completely fucked up in his mind after his parents died.
And relishes watching it fail, loving to torment authorities.
I'm rich and I'm bored. What else do you need to know?
Homelander, the main antagonist of The Boys, is the ultimate example of power gone wrong. On the surface, he's the perfect superhero. Charismatic, altruistic, and dedicated to justice. Essentially a knockoff Superman. But behind the mask, he's a narcissistic, abusive tyrant who sees ordinary humans as worthless. Homelander abuses his godlike...
I remember his, that one scene where he pushed his own kid off the fucking roof of his house. And the kid almost died. Like, oh, bro, he was trying to make the kid fly, and then instead he almost broke his back.
Like powers for personal gain, reveling in dominance while hiding behind a pristine public image. Egotistical and dangerously insecure, his obsession with control and adoration makes him unpredictable. Though a psychopath at heart, he craves love and validation due to his traumatic upbringing.
He is basically this different type of Batman too. He's Batman who just completely got fucked up because he just got completely traumatized and just wants love but doesn't get it and goes fucking ballistic. That's basically Homelander.
And careless with his powers, Homelander often causes more destruction than he prevents, like crashing a plane during a botched rescue. His fragile ego, paranoia, and emotional instability make him not only a terrifying villain, but a ticking time bomb.
I mean, sure, I'll lose everything, but then I'll have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Anton Chigurh.
Oh,
Anton
no.
Chigurh, the main antagonist of Cormac McCarthy's No Country for Old Men.
Dog. This Cormac McCarthy guy is so good at making villains, dog. Jeez.
He's a cold, relentless hitman, driven by a twisted sense of fate. Tasked with recovering stolen drug money,
Via
Chigurh
Robux.
goes rogue, killing anyone in his way as he hunts down Llewellyn Moss, the man who took the cash. His
The
unyielding
Robux.
pursuit and emotionless demeanor make him a terrifying, unstoppable force.
Yeah.
Operating by his own warped moral code, Chigurh often decides life or death through coin flips, presenting them as moments of destiny. While calm and polite, even during murder, his detachment and lack of empathy amplify his menace. He endures incredible pain, like gunshot wounds and a fractured arm, without faltering, further cementing his reputation as a remorseless, almost inhuman figure of violence and inevitability.
You just tend to win everything, call it.
Hey, yeah, okay. Who's on one then?
The Lich. The main antagonist of Adventure Time.
I don't know if he's the more villainous than Judge Holden and Am, though.
Is the embodiment of pure evil and destruction. A towering undead demon draped in a tattered robe, the Lich exists solely to wipe out all life. Unlike other villains, he isn't motivated by greed, ego, or amusement. He is an omnicidal force, ruthlessly efficient, and even when he has wished to never exist, still finds a way to crack through. In his quest for universal annihilation, the Lich is a master manipulator, enslaving minds with telepathy or spells and discarding allies once they're no longer useful. His unholy powers include green flame summoning, deadly dark fog, necromancy, possession, and pyrokinesis. Immortal, calculating, and patient, the Lich is the ultimate manifestation of death, destruction, and inevitability.
Yeah.
The Lich is the end of all.
You are strong, child, but I am beyond strength.
I don't think the Lich is more evil than Judge Holden and stuff. I don't think that. I think it's like a good 4. And then you put Am at 1, Judge Holden 2, that one, the bug at 4, 3, and then you put Lich above all the others. I think that's my list.
I am the end.
I mean, yeah, he's made to destroy entire Earth, but before he could even do that, he got defeated by, what was his name again? You know who I mean, from the show, the dog and, you know what I mean. But, alright, fair, well, I think it's a little bit too short, no? Can we react to another one? Let's do it. Creepypastas explained.
Slenderman.
Chill. Creepypastas explained in 8 minutes. Let's do it.
Slenderman. Slenderman is one of the internet's most infamous urban legends and creepypastas, known for stalking, tormenting, and driving his victims insane. An extremely tall guy who should have picked a career in the NBA over lurking in the woods.
Wait, what?
Also,
No way he did basketball,
Slenderman
bro.
is one of the internet's most infamous urban legends and creepypastas,
Yeah.
known for stalking, tormenting, and driving his victims insane. An extremely tall guy who should have picked a career in the NBA over lurking.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy to say.
Lurking in the woods, also being faceless and dressed in a black suit, he lurks in the shadows, causing paranoia and mental deterioration in those he targets, trying to steal his 8 crayon drawings. His supernatural presence is marked by eerie electronic interference, affecting cameras, radios, televisions, and so on. Slenderman rarely attacks outright. Instead, he slowly drives his victims insane, appearing when they are most vulnerable.
Yeah.
While his motivations remain a mystery,
It's from
he is often
Roblox.
associated with child abductions and brainwashing people into becoming his followers.
Yeah.
But thankfully, that's fiction. With several games
It's fiction. Well, let's not forget the time 2 girls actually almost killed their best friends because Slenderman said so. We're not talking about that, obviously.
and an absolute dogshit movie. Screw it. Let's
Yeah.
rank how dangerous each one is as well.
I'll put him at 4. Bro, I told you. I put it at 4 too.
The SCP Foundation.
Oh,
The SCP
SCP Foundation, easy too.
Foundation is a massive collaborative writing project centered around a secretive organization dedicated to securing, containing, and protecting anomalous entities, objects, and phenomena. Technically, not really counting as a creepypasta, even though some count as it. It functions as a shadow government. The Foundation meticulously documents and studies supernatural, scientific, and reality-defying occurrences to secure global peace. Instead of outright destroying anomalies, which may piss off some other organization, they focus on containment. Each anomaly is designated an SCP number and assigned an object class based on its containment difficulty, rather than its inherent threat level. Safe SCPs might be incredibly powerful but easy to secure, while Keter-class entities can be nearly harmless yet impossible to contain. So for example, a button which when pressed the entire universe deletes itself can be contained in a box, and nothing happens. it'll be safe class, but a snail which can always escape the box will be classified as Keter.
Attention all Class D personnel. Please enter the containment.
I get it. The SCP Foundation isn't really a creepypasta, but like the Foundation itself has so many entities, and it's definitely more dangerous than any other creepypasta combined on this list. I think you should put it at 2, but no, I'll give it 8. Fair.
Als je smartphone stuk gaat, is dat meestal het einde. Switch naar Fairphone.
You think I give a shit? Just go back to the video. Fuck's sake. Fuck off.
Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer is one of the...
I'm gonna say the ranking for me before. Jeff the Killer. What did he do? Kill his parents? Get bullied so hard, cut himself, so he gets that with the lips. I'll put him at 5.
most well-known characters in all of Creepypastas, and being the one with an ungodly amount of 2012 DeviantArt fan art. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Originally introduced in a 2011 story, our good old pal Jeff, born Jeffrey Woods, was a teenager who moved to a new neighborhood with his family, with his brother Lou. After Jeff defended himself and his brother from bullies, he was severely burned in an attack, causing his mental state to break. Upon waking up in the hospital, Jeff found his face disfigured, but claimed to love his new appearance.
I can't take this shit serious, bro. What was that? Bro, look at that face. Look at that. Look at that face, bro.
Causing his mental state to break. Upon waking up in the hospital, Jeff found his face disfigured, but claimed to love his new appearance.
Brother. What is this?
Whilst everyone around him was horrified. That night, he carved a permanent smile. After overhearing his parents planning to game end him, he instead game ended them and later game ended his brother Lou, telling him, Jeff then became a serial killer. Great. Targeting victims at night. He is often depicted wearing a white hoodie, wielding a knife, and possessing unnatural...
A knife? $200? Damn. $6,000 for a white hoodie? What? Dog, Jeff must have had the bag, bro, before he probably stole all his parents' pocket money, bro. God.
Speed. The origins of his infamous image remain debated, with when this video was uploaded still not being found.
Yeah, but it was never a video. I'll put him at 5. 2? 2? No way, that's way too high.
Russian sleep experiment.
6. I mean, well, what was about that? This was literally just a statue, like the same what they did with Momo. That made you do shit, and then eventually you'll jump off a fucking bridge or something, you kill yourself, you know. That's the same with this. That was also a statue. This is also a statue, but I have seen a bit. It was from a movie where the clip got from. I watched the movie. A very good movie. I don't know the name anymore, but well, go watch it if you know what movie I mean. I'll give it like a solid 6.
The Russian sleep experiment creepypasta appeared around 2010. It's about a fictional, yes fictional, this isn't a real story, about a secret Soviet experiment in the late 1940s, where 5 political prisoners were kept awake for 15 days using an experimental gas stimulant. Initially, they were cooperative.
Yeah, and eventually they started eating each other.
But then the subjects descended into madness, paranoia, and self-inflicted injuries. By the time researchers intervened, the prisoners had become violent, resistant to sedation, and obsessed with staying awake, like it was a Mr. Beast challenge. A chilling moment.
Dog, come on.
When a subject, during surgery without anesthesia, demands, keep cutting. The climax reveals the last survivor claiming they embody the darkness hidden within all humans, before being game-ended by a researcher. Also know, this picture isn't real, it's a prop.
I'll put it at 6. 3? Really? Wait, what do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, and 7 and 8 left, right? Oh, well, let's do it from here. I forgot what I have left. 1, 5, and 6, and 7. Okay.
Hero Brian.
2. No. Hero Brian 1.
Hero Brian is a Minecraft creepypasta about a ghostly player haunting the game. Yes, a Steve skin with 2 pixels changed horrified every child in that era. First mentioned in a 4chan post, the story described a player encountering Herobrine on a single-player world.
Herobrine. No, I'll put him at like 7, bro. Like, he's not scary.
And tunnels appeared in the world. making the player become schizophrenic and question if there's another player there. Herobrine gained massive popularity when streamer Copeland staged a hoax, photoshopping Herobrine into screenshots and reacting dramatically to an in-game sighting during a live stream. Another streamer, Patamus, contributed to the myth, but later admitted it was fake. Despite being debunked, Herobrine remains a key part of Minecraft folklore, inspiring mods, memes, and in-game sightings, with Mojang even jokingly adding "removed Herobrine" to official update patch notes.
Yeah, everyone crazy over it. I'll put him at 7. Fair. Okay.
Eyeless Jack. Eyeless Jack.
Oh, Eyeless Jack. I'll put Eyeless Jack at 1. I think that was the guy that would go into you, would fucking cut off out your fucking organs when you're sleeping and then stitch it back in. And then nothing, and then you will never notice until you, like, pull up your shirt.
Is a creepypasta character originating from a 2012 horror story. He's a mysterious stalker who likes to diabolically lick organs. At the age of 19, our good old pal Jack, a college student, was used by a cult as a human sacrifice, which involved the removal of his eyes and a liquid mixture of hot tar and blood being poured into his sockets. Yeah, something tells me this wasn't pleasing. The sacrifice failed, resulting in the ritual accidentally turning Jack into this abomination kidney-eating monster he is now. So yeah, cannot
Oh
exactly
no.
what he's wearing isn't a mask that leaks ooze, that's his face. Here's the original story, involving Jack. In a forest, our home dog Mitch moves in with his brother Edwin after losing their home. A week later, he wakes with a gash on his cheek and learns at the hospital that his kidney was surgically removed overnight. I wonder
You lost your kidney, lol.
who could have done that. That night, Mitch wakes to find eyeless Jack standing over him. He takes a photo before Jack attacks, clawing his chest. Mitch escapes into the woods, but is not unconscious. Upon waking in the hospital, Mitch learns Edwin was game-ended. Returning home, he finds Edwin's corpse and his own kidney nearby, partially eaten and covered in a black substance. So yeah, Jack really likes kidneys.
Yes.
Don't worry yourself.
I put him at 1.
I'm not going to kill you. I only need a piece of you.
6? Wait, I don't know who's next, so I'll put it at 6. I'll put him at 6. Put him on hold.
NES Godzilla. The NES Godzilla
1. Okay, we put the guy at 6.
is a horror story and probably one of the longest creepypastas ever. It follows Zack, who plays a haunted version of Godzilla, monster of monsters for the NES, hence the name. At first, this game was nostalgic, but soon he realizes the game is corrupted, with glitches trapping him in battles and unexpected monsters replacing original ones. As he progresses, the game grows increasingly sinister,
I'll put him at
introducing
5.
a demonic entity called Red, a skeletal red spider, whatever the hell monster that distorts the game into a nightmarish experience. Red's presence is deeply personal, tied to Zack's deceased girlfriend. Red has Zack's girlfriend's soul, and is also responsible for her death.
What?
Red's whole plan was to take over her body, to do random stuff on Earth, put the pieces together yourself. That didn't really work. So he just game-ended her out of spite. Also, here's another kicker, with Red also being able to physically harm Zack in the real world. The creepypasta is notable for its use of fictional screenshots, which really does enhance its immersion. So that a fan game was in development, with a demo released in 2017, but production unfortunately shut down in 2023.
Okay, I'll put him at 5. That's from this one? Alright, I'll do these two too. Who's 1?
Smile Dog.
Small Dog is not.
Smile Dog is the main antagonist of their creepypasta, also known as Smile.jpg. This dog, who isn't a good boy, is a supernatural entity, takes the form of a grinning Siberian husky with human-like teeth, appearing in a haunted image that drives viewers insane, like me after seeing the new Minecraft movie trailer. Victims have
Nah, come on. You can't just shit on Minecraft mid-video, bro.
reported relentless nightmares where Smile Dog urges them to spread the word by sharing this JPEG file, threatening torment or game ending them if they refuse.
Yeah.
Some even receive physical copies in the mail. How kind of him. Victims experience persistent hallucinations and nightmares, often linked to epileptic episodes. Smile Dog
Nice,
is
man.
portrayed as a cruel, manipulative entity that invades dreams, shapeshifts, and in some versions, crosses into reality to claim victims' souls. His sadistic nature ensures that once someone sees smile.jpge, their suffering has only just begun.
Every time you try.
Okay, that's not Small Dog, bro, but this is very corrupted. What the hell? Okay, let's see another one. Should we stop it here or should we watch one more? smile tapes, I know. Okay, that's enough, y'all. Thank you for watching the video. I think they are really good videos. Definitely go subscribe to them, and I'll see you guys next week, hopefully.